Do you struggle with a good warm-up, or you don't know what a warm-up is? Then stay tuned and I will explain. Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to Kifiye Boxing. Today I'm going to go through what a good warm-up is. A lot of people don't know what a good warm-up is. A lot of people think that they know what a good warm-up is, but they don't. Simple as that. So I'm going to go through what a good warm-up is and what the 3 areas of a good warm-up is and what you should be doing. And hopefully this video can help you guys out to perform better, train better, and also stay injury-free as well. Okay, so what is a good warm-up? A good warm-up is a warm-up that prepares your body and your mind. And a lot of people don't know about the mind part, okay? They just think that, yeah, we'll go and we'll do some stretches, we'll kick a football, we'll punch a bag, and then we're warmed up, okay? A warm-up is essential for your body, but also your mind, okay? While your body is warming up and mobilizing, you are getting ready mentally for the activity that you're going to be doing. So for boxing, you are mentally getting ready for the workout. Whatever activity you do, whether you just go to the gym, you need to be mentally prepared for that session to get the best out of it. If you just go there and wing it, okay, and go gung-ho, you're not going to get the best out of it, okay? And often in boxing, a lot of people, when it comes to fight night, the amateur boxers, they will go into round 1, and that's when they are actually warming up. But you've lost a round then, okay? So you should be hitting round 1 straight away with good form and good performance and fighting on all cylinders basically, okay? So your warm-up should be done prior to round 1. Okay, so we've got to get our body ready. We've got to be performing well. The body has to be warmed up. Your temperature has to increase. Your heart rate has to increase. And the 3 signs that I look for is, 1, is my heart rate going up? 2, do I feel like a little sweat is coming? Okay, and 3, am I a little bit out of breath as well? Okay, they're the 3 things that you should be looking for in the warm-up, okay? And at the same time, when it comes to the mind, you should be, while you're doing this, you should be focusing on what you're doing so you can get the best out of it and you can enjoy it as well, okay? So what are the 3 areas of a good warm-up, okay? Area number 1 is raising the core temperature, okay? So that's your body temperature. So you are feeling warmed up, exactly like the sentence says, warming up, you're feeling warm, okay? Your muscles are warmed up, blood's pumping around your body, your temperature's raised up, like I said, your heart rate's coming up, your breathing's a bit heavier, okay? And you're feeling that hot and a bit of sweat coming on as well, okay? So that's your core temperature. Now to do that, ideally you want to be doing something that's your sport specific, or if you're going to the gym, you want to do something that's specific to the gym or whatever exercise or activity you're doing. However, generally, what you can do is you can go for a walk, a little brisk walk, okay? You can do a little jog, a little bike ride, okay? If you're boxing, you can do a bit of shadow boxing, just standing and just non-stop punching. Nothing hard, nothing intense, nothing strenuous, okay? Just to get you from the position you're in to elevate yourself a little bit, okay? A little jog, if you can, that's perfect, okay? Area number 2 is mobilizing your joints and your limbs, okay? So this is where your stretching comes into play. Now, you want to start off with dynamic stretching, okay? This is where you are moving and stretching. You're not just standing and holding a static stretch. This is where you're moving your arms, your legs, your hips, your ankles, your joints. You're trying to mobilize all the joints in your body so they are again getting warmed up, getting loosened up as well. Now, for some, doing a dynamic stretch could be you're raising your core temperature as well. You might be unfit, so just by doing a dynamic stretching, you may well be getting out of breath, getting a bit sweaty, and your heart rate may be coming up. So if that's yourself, that's fine as well. Advice would be, don't overdo it, don't force it, just allow your body to be warming up while you're doing the dynamic stretch, okay? Once you've done the dynamic stretch, you can by all means do some static stretching, okay? So that's good for getting more blood pumped into that area as well. So if you're in the gym, for example, and you're doing chest day, you do obviously all your arms moving, etc. But then you want to be holding something, stretching that chest part out to get more blood pumped into that area. And that's what we're looking for. We're getting blood into the area so that area can perform better as well. Okay? And then Stage 3 is what I call the firing up stage. This is where you are taking yourself from where you just elevated yourself to actually close to where you want to perform. Okay. Now, this is ideally you want to be sport specific. So if you're going to be doing boxing, then this is where your shadow boxing comes into play, a bit of skipping or even just sprinting. Okay. You want to be doing bursts of an explosion. So it takes yourself into that calm stage, into the firing up stage, into that maximum stage where you're going to be going. Okay. Plyometrics is a really good way of firing yourself up. Okay. Now later I will be doing a video on plyometrics and boxing. So stay focused and stay tuned for that, coming out soon. But sprinting is a perfect exercise for firing yourself up. That initial burst of explosion that will raise your heart rate, that will raise your core temperature, and that will get you fired up for activities. Okay. You want to keep these small bursts. You don't want to overdo it. This is not your main workout. Okay. This is not your main long 3-minute round, etc. This is just smaller bursts just to get yourself fired up a bit more, get the core tightened, get your core temperature raised, etc. So sprinting, shadow boxing, little bursts of speed will get you fired up. Okay. So they are the 3 areas in a good warm-up. Raise your core temperature, mobilize your joints, and then fire yourself up as well. You stick to these 3 principles, then you will have a good warm-up for whatever activity or whatever training you're doing. And remember that when you have a good warm-up, you will perform better. And at the same time, you will reduce the risk of injuries as well. That will help you continue longer and have that longevity in your training, in your activity as well. Because at the end of the day, we want to keep going as long as we can as well. And as for the boxing, you do not want to go into round 1 warming up. You want to get your warm-up done. You want to be fired up before you walk into that ring and start them punches going. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that. I hope you've understood. If you would like me to do an actual full video on this, where I go through these stages, then please drop me a comment. And by all means, I'm more than happy to do a video on all of this and then show you an example and run you through it that you can follow with as well. Like always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate the feedback, appreciate the comment, and stay tuned to the channel for more tips around boxing, training, even nutrition coming out soon as well. And I'll catch you soon. Assalamu alaikum.